And AGB, I've been looking forward to calling this match ever since it was signed. Steven Tresario with perhaps the biggest challenge of his entire career right here, right now.
Introducing first from Oakland, California, weighing out at 451 degrees, Steven Tresario.
At the sea of attrition, Steven Tresario asked for greater competition. Our title matches for the evening had already been signed, but what greater opportunity could I provide than his opponent, Jeff Cobb?
I don't want to take anything away from Tresario, one of the hottest, hungriest, and craziest talents the West Coast has seen in a long time. I've been in the ring with him. I know firsthand how vicious he is, but he has a tall order here tonight.
Excuse me a moment, did you notice that he hasn't yet snapped? He's held his fingers to his ear, but made a motion as if he's denying himself the snap.
That's creepy. That creeps me out. I don't know why he's doing that. I don't want to know why he's doing that, but it's creeping me out.
Speculate on your own ends, but I can't help but notice that he has not. He usually comes out snapping. Look at the way he's glaring at his fingers, holding them up to his ear, but perhaps derives some kind of gratification from the snap that he's been denying himself in anticipation of this moment.
Look at the look on his face. He looks like he's...
Oh, man.
Well,
He asked
speaking of
for
competition,
and here he comes.
From at 263 pounds,
Jeff Cobb has been traveling the world, suplexing everything in his path.
at this point it's almost easier to list the places he hasn't worked. New Japan Pro Wrestling, Ring of Honor, so much more. He has been, well, not exactly from Fresno, from California, perhaps the local boy that has done the very most.
Well, I truly believe Cobb's brightest years are ahead of him. You can say the same for Tresario. This is going to be the biggest test of Tresario's career. And Cobb is far too smart to underestimate Steven Tresario.
It's an interesting match in many ways. Jeff Cobb is, of course, known for his suplexes, known for his power game. Tresario is known for utilizing clever mat wrestling to get around his smaller frame, but Jeff Cobb is equally adept at mat wrestling. So what does Tresario have in his offense to counter a Jeff Cobb?
Well, the bell sounds and Tresario has yet to snap. His fingers rubbing together. Collar and elbow tie up, Tresario immediately underneath. Cobb does not look amused in the least.
Trying to lift Jeff Cobb, not a fresh Jeff Cobb.
And
That's
Cobb,
not going to happen.
Cobb just drops all of his weight on Tresario and reminds Tresario who's boss.
Oh my goodness. Almost threw Tresario out of the ring onto one of our cameramen. And there's Tresario calculating. Like I said, he's used to being able to use scientific wrestling, but Jeff Cobb, strong and adept at mat wrestling. So what can Tresario do to counter this?
Cobb comes at you in so many ways, as you were saying. A man of his size able to pull off a standing moonsault. I've even seen him do a shooting star press.
Tresario manages to lift the leg, but just by falling back, that would be a full suplex from a low position.
And Tresario demanded competition. It's standing right in front of him and it's throwing him around like a rag doll.
He demanded competition, and he has world-class competition he is tied up with now. But what will he do with it? Can he make the most of this opportunity?
And beckoning to Jeff Cobb. I'm not sure Tresario's in a position to be beckoning to Jeff Cobb when Jeff Cobb has had his number thus far.
Might be a good strategy, though. Cobb right now is in a very confident headspace. If Tresario can throw him off of that headspace, then perhaps Tresario can find the opening to get the offense he needs. Tresario does have the striking ability to potentially knock out a Jeff Cobb. That might be his opening.
Whoa, wait a second. Springboard dropkick takes down Cobb. Look at that kick out, though.
But Tresario's got Cobb on the mat. That's what he needs to do.
And now viciously attacking Jeff Cobb off the ropes. Basement clothesline. Tresario not giving Cobb a second to get his win back.
That's what he needs to do. Heavy offense, keep him down. Don't let him back to his feet. You might not get another opportunity to knock him back down. It took all of Tresario's body weight to knock him down. It will need all of Tresario's body weight to keep him down.
Well, Cobb.
Oh!
And right now, Tresario is reevaluating every life decision he ever made.
Well, if he ever forgets that he wrestled Jeff Cobb, he'll have that handprint on his chest for about a month to remind him.
Yeah. Oh, this crowd demanding Jeff Cobb do it one more time. I don't think anyone in this crowd has ever taken a chop from Jeff Cobb.
Very smart by Tresario, trying to force the wind out of the lungs of Jeff Cobb, keeping him in that corner.
Well, Tresario taking way too long here. What? Cobb just launched him over the top.
Cobb grabbed onto the ankles and threw him up. Cobb's back to his feet, but Tresario's in position to springboard again. Cobb sees it coming.
Wow.
Just about European the beard off the chin of Steven Tresario. And now beeling him into the rafters. This is the worst case scenario for Tresario. He had Cobb down, now he's back up, and he's angry.
You can call it a worst case Tresario. Good freaking Lord.
I don't know that that was strategy for Tresario to get to the ropes. I think he just threw him all the way there.
And Cobb throwing his arms up and saying, it's good.
And this is Jeff Cobb at his best, throwing bodies around.
Headbutt from this absolute tank, as athletic as he is thick.
Something that non-wrestlers might not realize about Jeff Cobb, that body type, that very wide and thick body type, makes it very difficult to get underneath him, to get him to the mat.
He's got that low center of gravity. As we saw at the top of this match, all he has to do is put his weight on his opponent, and oftentimes it's enough to bring them down to the canvas. What in the hell? Jeff Cobb is on the second rope. Tresario's on the apron.
What in the world?
Get the hell out of here.
Holy cow!
Are you kidding me?
Deadlift suplex from the apron to the ring, stalling at that. Tresario's back muscles are twitching, but Cobb, I think, might have hurt himself a bit too. Still first to the cover.
1, 2, and a kick out at 2.
Cobb taking a high-risk, high-reward strategy, and it pays off. Does a little damage to himself, but well worth it for all the damage done to this now spasming back of Tresario.
And everything Jeff Cobb does, this crowd wants to see it one more time. There's a rake of the eyes.
Cobb still on his feet.
Drop kick sends Cobb to the outside.
But still on his feet. So hard to take Jeff Cobb down. Tresario working back
Wait a
to
minute.
his feet.
Tresario off one side. Oh no! Sends him into the barricade.
And the barricade collapses. That's coming out of his paycheck, by the way.
Jeff Cobb sent into the barricade. which absolutely imploded.
Again, that's what Jeff Cobb's body does to a barricade. Can you imagine what it does when it lands on Tresario?
Wow. Oh my God, poor Tresario. I never thought I'd say that, but right now in this very moment, poor Tresario.
Those chops absolutely crushing the sternum and pectoral muscles of Tresario. And I can't blame Tresario. That might be what he has to do at this level of competition. Go for the eyes, go for the nose, go for whatever it takes to get
Watch
Cobb
this,
down.
Tresario, second rope moonsault. And look at him though, Tresario clutching his ribs cover. There's two, and a kick out at 2.
Not surprising. The midsection of Tresario took a lot of damage from that superplex earlier. But again, high risk, high reward. Now for Tresario pays off. He's got Cobb back down on the mat for only the second time this match.
Well, Tresario's got to stick with what brung him. That viciousness, that mercilessness, that ruthlessness that has brought him victory after victory. He's got to turn it on higher and harder than ever before in this match against Jeff Cobb.
This is Tresario at his crafty best. Finally found a game plan that's working for him with his strikes. Doesn't matter how big Jeff Cobb is if he's knocked out.
Oh, boot just almost knocked out Tresario. What the? Elbow drop immediately after the body slam.
You can tell Tresario's hurt. Didn't get the height he usually does.
There's 2 and a kick out at 2.
And that's probably what allowed Jeff Cobb to kick out. Tresario usually able to get a huge leap of about even 3 or so feet, but barely able to get up from all the damage he sustained from Cobb.
Forearm to the face of Jeff Cobb, who's wincing in the corner. Tresario underneath time and time again, trying to wear down that arm. He's done his share of footage, studying footage on Jeff Cobb. He knows Cobb is going to be looking for that tour of the islands. Oh my God.
Oh no!
Suplex City.
And Tresario landed right on the back of his bald head. That high German suplex from that low vantage point puts all the torque on the back of the head of Tresario. But Cobb's still down from all the punishment he's endured as well. Lovers burst to their feet.
Wiggles is up to 6. Cobb trying to get his wits about him. Tresario's got a faraway look in his eye, but what else is new? Tresario to the outside, which breaks the referee's 10 count. Now he has to start the count for Tresario on the outside.
Cobb back to his feet.
Giving chase to Tresario. Tresario still rubbing his fingers together, has not snapped.
Still hesitating to snap. Don't know if he knows Cobb is behind him.
What? What the hell was that? Sends Cobb into the post.
How long did Tresario have that in his back pocket?
Was that his snap? Did he save? Has he not snapped this entire match? Was that him snapping? Are you kidding me? This crowd is in a hushed, stunned silence after one of the. There's a scissor kick! That's it!
I don't know that this crowd expected Tresario to be able to pull this off.
If he can cover him, it's over!
That's Tresario's best shot!
1, 2, no, and a kick out at 2.
Tresario, I think that might have been his masterstroke. I don't know what's left for Tresario.
Well, he's still got that double stomp. He's still got that.
He's going for that
He's going for that.
nasty hold he's used. And he's locked it in on the.
I know what that feels like. It is agonizing pain. You can see the pain etched on the face of Jeff Cobb.
That reverse cloverleaf. He's locked it in on the thick legs of Cobb.
Tresario having to let go of the hold. Cobb got to the ropes. And I think you're right, part of it's those legs are just too thick to keep a good grip on them as Wiggles forces the hold to break. And
Now
Tresario
Tresario Now he can have his snap. Now he's been fulfilled. He's smelling the end. What's he going for here?
What?
No way.
No. Oh, Cobb. Cobb backdrops him.
And
How
he-
much did that take out of Cobb?
Tresario going for that twist and snap maneuver, but now the leg walking gingerly.
Oh my God. Down goes Tresario, and that could be it. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Cobb, standing moonsault,
Almost takes out Wiggles.
and another kick out.
How much more punishment can Steven Tresario take?
And look at the look on Jeff Cobb's face. He can't believe Tresario continues to kick out. There go the straps. Ish is about to get real.
I don't know, Cobb was expecting this much of a challenge. Now he might be angry.
Off the ropes. Tour of the Islands. Wait, Tresario sneaks out. 1, 2. Oh, kick out at 2.
Tresario was gnawing on the arm of Cobb. What an innovative counter.
No way.
He can't. Not on
too
a man
big.
the size of Jeff
He
Cobb.
got him. Twisted snap. He got him. Cover. 1, 2. Whoa, my God.
Wiggles indicating that was about a 2.999. Steven Tresario came within a quarter inch of defeating Jeff Cobb.
What would have been the biggest victory of Tresario's young career. So close and yet so far. What is it going to take to put either of these competitors down?
He's going back for it again.
Cobb now underneath. Tresario, wait a minute, setting him up. Doubles. Oh, Cobb had it scouted. Oh my God, Tour of the Islands. He got it. 1, 2, 3. Absolutely phenomenal match.
Steven Tresario demanded competition. I delivered him the competition, and he took international superstar Jeff Cobb to his absolute limit.
Cobb walking away with the victory, but Tresario walking away better than he's ever been.
Checking on some of the fans after that guardrail imploded is Cobb.
Cobb saluting these fans. He knows he's been through a war.
Well, what must be going through the mind of Steven Tresario? He's a proud man. In his mind, he thought he had Jeff Cobb's number.
Tresario staggering around the ring, chanting for competition. Punking out a fan at ringside. Tresario got what he asked for. He got his competition.
Clutching his head, but he may hold it high.
Hell of an effort. Hell of an effort.